Hey guys, welcome back to another video of fitness shortcuts here, and we're gonna add some more to this story of losing weight. That's a big problem. Everyone's at home, sitting at home, working from home, not very much going on. But if you're one of these individuals that need to lose weight, I'm gonna show you how to lose 100 pounds safely in 3 months. And that sounds kind of far-fetched, but can it be done? Yes. So right off the bat, let's get one thing straight. Diet and exercise are the only safe and effective ways to lose weight. So you can go on juice cleanses, fad diets, slimming pills, and whatever else. These are not what you want to do. Okay? Yes, that stuff's great. It's great to nutrify the body with the juice cleanses. The fad diets are just not sustainable. But I'm going to tell you, there's one trick that you can use, but it's going to take a little bit of self-discipline and focus on your part in order to lose this weight. Even if it's just 50 pounds in 3 months, you've reached some sort of weight loss goal. But we're going to target 100 pounds, because if you can target 100 pounds and focus on 100 pounds, and maybe that's what your goal is, if you hit 50 to 75 pounds, to me, you've reached a significant part of your goal. Now, does that mean to go back to your old ways of eating and all this other stuff? No, that doesn't. You have to have some sort of self-control with your diet, your sugar intake, how you eat throughout the day, and all that other good stuff that we love to do. We love to go eat and all this stuff. Food is part of our, culture here in America or wherever you're listening from. Food is a big part. And we're going to start off with this one. So the number one thing that you could probably do right off the bat is intermittent fast. So here's how it breaks down. Fasting has always been one of the fastest ways to lose weight and to strip yourself of toxins and all kinds of other things that's kind of stuck in your gut. So intermittent fasting is a type of fasting where a person cycles through long periods of fasting with small windows of eating. It restricts when you eat, basically, is what it all is about. And the idea of eating your caloric intake in a short period of time is preferably at night. So when you wake up in the morning, you really just want to have a cup of coffee. I drink lemon water. That's sufficient enough, and some coffee. I'll probably sit out in the sun for about 15 minutes just to get some vitamin D, all that other stuff. And I won't eat. I'll probably do a workout here and there. And I'm doing nothing special, you guys. I'm doing just bare bones basic calisthenics. I do some dumbbell work, but most of my stuff is going to be resistance bands because I'm older. I have injuries to work with. I was a bodybuilder back in the day. I've lifted weights for many, many, many years. I'm 50 years old. And, you kind of, get injured here and there, and I have to work around that. So what I found was working out with resistance bands helped me immensely with my workouts and the results I'm getting versus dumbbells and free weights and dangerous stuff. Now, once in a while, I do work with dumbbells with deadlifts. Instead of a straight bar, I use dumbbell deadlifts. They work great for me. I like doing it because I can do multiple movements with those dumbbells. So I do more of a compound movement and stuff like that. So I'm not competing anymore. I don't have anybody to impress. I just want to maintain. And basically what I'm looking for is I want to look good in a t-shirt. I don't want my gut to protrude out. I don't want, I don't want to feel weak, things like that. So that's basically my main goal, is to maintain. Maybe you're there, maybe you're at that age group, maybe you're younger, you want to build muscle, all that other stuff. This will also help you be injury-free if you're looking for an alternative way to increase your strength. It works for everybody. So basically, you want to restrict your eating hour. You're eating into an 8-hour window. So followed by fasting period for 16 hours. So by the time you go to bed and by the time you wake up, it should be, you're going to get your hours of sleep, 6 to 8 hours. And from your last meal to your first meal should be about 16 hours. Now, can you play around with that a little bit? Yes, you can. As you kind of get into this intermittent fasting thing, it does work, especially in the morning. If you can skip breakfast and just have a cup of coffee and some water and move on with your day, do a small workout here and there, these are the best ways to do it. Even if you do a HIIT workout, which is what I do, is I'm small, intense periods of time because I don't have a lot of time. I'm doing multiple things, throughout the day. And most people are probably time, constraints and all that stuff with work, family, doing things, all that other stuff. But if you're at home and you're working at home, this is perfect for you because you can take a break. You can do it after work, as far as your workout goes and all that stuff. So you want to limit your caloric intake. Now, does that mean when you eat, you have to just eat anything? No, you're going to have to keep a clean diet. You're going to have to restrict yourself from eating sweets, cakes, muffins, all these other things that go along with it. Even this, packaged foods and all that stuff, you got to push that aside. It's really not helping you. It's really taking away from you as far as when you eat that stuff. It really pulls minerals out of your body and you feel weaker. And you'll feel hungrier throughout the day. That's why when you eat sweets and all this other stuff, you basically feel hungry all the time. And that's why that happens. And you'll kind of want to just graze throughout that time period. So you can either eat it all in one meal or eat it sporadically. What I like to do, this is the most effective way that I learned how to do this, is I won't eat breakfast. I'll eat small little meals, like 200 calorie little meals. So if it can fit in my fist, my hand, I can eat it. So like nuts, seeds, things like that, cheese, a little bit of, maybe a small sandwich, nothing wrong with that. But I'm eating small little increments throughout the day, like chicken. I'll chop up chicken, put it in a wok and do just little chicken bites, So I'm having, high protein, low carb meals throughout the day. They're effective and they work. So if you stick to it, you can lose weight very quickly on this program. Now, it does require some exercise. So if you're not used to exercise or you're just getting into an exercise program, I recommend doing a small HIIT program. I use mostly calisthenic workouts. They're mostly just body weight workouts, strength training. So I'll do air squats. I'll do pull-ups. I got a pull-up bar. You might need some equipment in your home if you're going to work out from home. If you're going to a gym and you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. I recommend you get a trainer so you're familiar with how to use that equipment. Because if you mess it up and you get injured, you're out for a couple weeks and there goes your results. So that's my recommendation for that. And all I do is I have a chinning bar. I have a push-up push-up thing, like Perfect Push-Ups is a great thing. I've got some recommendations on one of the links in my sites. Fitness Shortcuts, how to lose 100 pounds in 3 months. I will leave a link down below of this video so you guys can grab onto some ideas and work out with that. So what I do is just real simple training, you guys. Push-ups and planks. Those are great. I do 4 sets of 12. Big deal. If you can't do that, you work your way up to it. So you do small workouts and then you work your way up to it. Are you going to be Superman in 3 days and 1 week? No, but you will increase your strength over time. And it's time over tension with these kind of workouts. Sit-ups. I do it slow, controlled movements, just basic sit-ups. Leg raises, pull-ups, planks, lunges, air squats, all this stuff is effective in losing weight. They're just small little calisthenic workouts, and that's all you really need. You're not doing a bodybuilding contest. You're not going to be on some fancy magazine and all that stuff. You just want to look good in a shirt. You want to downsize your body type into something that's more manageable and you can feel good about it. That's basically what this is all about. Now, I do use resistance bands. I have covered this before in past little podcasts here. Resistance bands, if you can go on Amazon and click on the links that I've provided you in the website portion of this is get some resistance bands. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of money. If you want a gym membership, it's going to cost you, and you got to take the time to travel to the gym, get set up and wait for somebody to get off the machine and all this stuff, get a trainer and all that stuff. So if you want to save time, get some resistance bands. They do come with instructions on how to use different resistance exercises and things like that. Comes with a nice little chart that you can use. But the stuff I use is listed on the page, so check that out for sure. So if the idea of losing 100 pounds is overwhelming, especially with weight loss programs, some of these diets are not sustainable. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. If you're doing a keto, paleo kind of specific diet where you have to eat specific foods, caution. They will work. However, once you go off that diet, you will gain the weight back. And some people have a hard time losing the weight because their diet's off. They require different nutritional guidelines for their body to, trigger weight loss. So this is the most effective way to lose weight, is intermittent fasting with a proper diet. We're talking like salads, chicken, just small nuts and seeds. I use pumpkin seeds because they're high in magnesium, zinc, and they trigger the testosterone, making progress in the body. So that's why I use that. Cashews once in a while, they're very dense. I use avocado oil. I cook with avocado oil. If you want to use EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, you can do that. But beware of the juice cleanses, fad diets. Slimming pills are not the answer. Save your money, just do the work, and you can get through this and you can lose the weight. Even if it's a half a pound a week, that's a starting point, because what happens from there is progress. It just builds up momentum. You're going to want to do more. You're going to have to focus, because you're not spending an hour in a gym. You're spending 12 minutes with a high intensity workout. Now, I'm not talking like kill yourself with a heart attack where your chest feels like it's coming out of your heart. We're not doing those kind of workouts. We're just doing nice and controlled movements with push-ups. If you can't do a push-up, do a plank. And different kinds of strength building calisthenic exercises. They work, they're effective. I use them at my age. I don't need to be doing bodybuilding type movements anymore, although I do it once in a while just to change things up. That's just me. But the most effective that I found is just basic calisthenics. It'll work. Just do it. It'll work. And so you're going to build up you're going to build up strength. You're going to lose weight. You're going to get toned. And once you have those firing mechanisms going off in your body with your muscles, it has to feed off. It needs energy. So what it's going to do is it's going to take whatever energy is left in your body, such as fat, water, salt, all that stuff, extra nutrients that are packed onto your body, and it's going to use that as fuel. And that's the whole point of this. Is intermittent fasting with small intermittent workouts with a proper diet, clean diet. You can do this. It will work. So this is the most effective way to lose weight. Most people complicate it and try to go into this, off into, the paleo thing or the ketogenic diet. There's nothing wrong with ketogenic. You can mix a ketogenic diet with this, but you're going to have to use some carbs. So I do eat rice. I have oats once in a while. I'll have bread for a sandwich. Nothing major. I'm not making a gargantuan sandwich. Everything is manageable. I'm satiated throughout the day because, let's face it, we're not going to get hungry till about 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock when we wake up. If you have a little bit of juice, like lemon water or a coffee, that should satiate you until the hunger pains start to kick in and you want your first meal. And that's fine. I do recommend working out before the day in the morning. Get it done with. You're not doing anything, extraneous. If you want to go ride a bike and you don't like calisthenics, you can do that. If you like going to the pool, going swimming, and just doing some movements in the pool, do that. As long as it's movement, you're doing some sort of cardio and strength training in that process, Your body doesn't require a lot. It just requires movement. And once you get results, you're going to start picking up the intensity because you like the results, you're getting stronger, and you're feeling better about yourself, the way you look, all that stuff. It all kind of stacks up into these small little stages that reaches you all the way up to the pinnacle of what you want to be. So that's my little fitness shortcuts tip on how to lose 100 pounds in 3 months. It can be done, so just stick to it, and I'll give you the website for that kind of stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys. Oh, leave a comment below if you have any questions or concerns. I will address those in the comment section of the video. Definitely leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheerio.